love all these videos of people showing off their RVs and their Sprinter vans, and they're like, hey, come and check out my Sprinter van, and they go in and everything's pristine and clean, and cups are on tables and all that. So it looks like it was like a house was staged for sale. This ain't that video. My Sprinter van is a functional vehicle. I use it all the time. I've had it for about 2 years now, and I've put about 70,000 miles on it. I've been up and down the country as far west as Utah, I think. I drive out there, work for the Marine Corps sometimes. Currently I'm in Camp Lejeune in North Carolina working for the Marine Corps, so I kind of park this on the range and kind of eat my lunch out of it and stuff like that. So I'm not actually living it, but I have lived in this vehicle weeks at a time, and I've learned a lot. I've done a couple of upgrades to it, not that much, but I have learned a lot. Let's take a look back here first. This is the biggest upgrade I did. So I got this Owl Engineering ladder and spare tire carrier. No affiliation with this company. It actually cost me about $2 for that thing, but it's a great piece of kit, and it's pretty intimidating thinking about putting it on. It's like, damn, can I put this on? Because anytime you're drilling holes in your vehicle, you're like, man, I'm gonna mess this up. But a buddy of mine gave me a hand, and it's super simple actually. It's very well engineered. You drill one hole here, you pull the back of this door off, you drill one hole, and this mounts here, and then the other side of it mounts into the hinges that are already there, and boom, done. And it'll take the wheel. So the whole thing, this thing was about, and I needed access to my roof anyway, this thing's about $2, not counting the spare wheel, but it's you know, it's absolutely needed. And because this is a smaller vehicle, there's not a lot of room inside, so I didn't want to be lugging a spare wheel inside or putting it on the roof where I can't get to it. I also bought a high lift jack. Can you imagine trying to jack this thing up with one of those little turn jacks? You'd lose your freaking mind. So that was a really good purchase. I've been thinking about it for a long time. Finally pulled the trigger. Owl Engineering is the company, and it came pretty quick. The instructions were good, and it was really easy to put on. I love their stuff, man. It looks nice. It looks pristine. Okay, so that's one. The back's still the same. I did videos on this before. It's got the pull-out drawers. I just used this little warm-out drawer here, and I got this one here. Second thing I did, I hooked in, you can see it here, I hooked in a cell phone booster, ran it up, and it sits up top there. So it boosts the cell signal, and there's like an antenna on the inside that kind of talks to your phone, and then this one pulls in the signal. And these freaking vehicles are so tall that it's got a good height. So that's the second upgrade. So that was the first one, the ladder and spare tire carrier. And this was the second one, and the third one wasn't really an upgrade, but if you come in here, I want everything functional. I don't really give a crap what it looks like, honestly. I just want it to work and to meet my needs for what I do, and I'm in this van a lot. So there was a table and chairs here. There was a couch kind of cushion, swing out table here. I pulled all that out, and I put another fridge in, and this thing is ratchet strapped in, but it's a big, huge freaking fridge full of drinks, mostly Monsters. But it holds a lot of that, because the fridge that's in it, for a small van like this, it's actually a pretty good fridge, but it just wasn't cutting it. So I put that in there, and that really helps me out a lot. There was a TV here, ripped that off, opened this up, got a little baskets in here. This is the fridge that it comes with. It's a pretty big fridge, a little freezer, not bad at all. But back here, if you can come back, I got there was blinds here, and they're just taking up space. So I just tore them down. I put this kind of reflective stuff on the windows to block out the heat. I have covers for the back too. It gets really hot here for Vinny sometimes. And then if you look here, got some baskets up here, got some stuff going on here. It's funny, I remember doing missions in Iraq for night, and we were sleeping during the day, and one of the guys put tin foil over his window, and it blocked out all the light. And I was like, that's really smart, man. Where'd you hear that? And he said, you learned something dating a stripper. If you look here, this bathroom, I got my high lift jack in here for now, but this bathroom's cool, but you don't need it. It's got another sink in here. There's a sink right there and a sink here. Don't need it. Never ever use it. There's a faucet in here. Faucet here. Don't need it. I do use the bathroom a lot. Super convenient. I'm in North Carolina. It's 86 degrees today and it's April. So can you imagine, like when I'm on the range with the Marine Corps, can you imagine using a porta potty in 100 degrees of heat and 100% humidity in North Carolina? That thing stinks. And you come out, it's like a sauna in there. So at least here I can run my air conditioning and I can take my time, as it were. Okay, if you look at this, like you see other videos and people have ripped these doors off and they just use the curtain. I could do that, but what this door is really cool for, because my air conditioning's here, if I'm sleeping and it's really warm, I can run my air conditioning. Me and Vinny will be up there and we just close that over and it kind of keeps the air conditioning trapped in around the bed part where you need it. This is a perfect vehicle if it's just me and Vinny. If it's me and Vinny, my wife, you end up like passing each other, and I don't know how these people live in these vans for months and months and months. God bless you. I'm barely domesticated, but after a couple of months, I think I would want to get back in my house. The rings that sit here, they're in the drawer down here. They freaking rattle when you're driving, so I took them off and I'll just put them on whenever I use it. I do use the sink quite a bit, and I don't cook, but I freaking make tea and stuff like that. I use the microwave a lot. I have a vent up here and a vent in here. I'm always looking for a knife here all the time, so I just put that up there this morning. I just secured that knife right there. And it looks like a defensive thing, but it's purely for cutting bread. That's it. If you turn around and look at I've been collecting up patches that people have given me and stickers as well. And it's growing all the time, kind of cool. The stickers are down on the front right there. You can look at those. So that tire carrier in the back, the cell phone booster, and the fridge. What I want really is, and these are just wants, probably never happen, I want an extended fuel tank because I think it has a 24-gallon fuel tank. My truck, my F-150 is a 32-gallon tank, so you end up stopping for gas a lot, especially when you're driving out to Utah. So there's that. There's a big box that goes on the back that you could secure stuff in. Again, don't need it, but I'd kind of like to have it. And I'd like a bumper for the front, but again, it's not that big a deal. Really cool vehicle, especially for my lifestyle. I do a lot of travel. I carry a lot of gear with me. I will be here as soon as I'm done with the Marine Corps. So I'm just back for the weekend, so I'm down there Monday to Friday for a month. And as soon as this course is off, we're mid-April now. At the end of April, we have a class in Sawmill, South Carolina, so I'll drive this down and work out of that. Then in August, we just posted a course at Ben Franklin Range in northern Pennsylvania. Really looking forward to that. It looks like a great facility, and we've never really ran a class up there before, and it gives us kind of access to a whole new customer base. So I hope you'll sign up for that. Again, we'll drive this vehicle up there, and it just makes it super comfortable, and it makes it really nice for travel, and especially long distance travel. It makes it nothing, right? And Vinny's got a bed back here and he's got air conditioning, and it makes it pretty cool. Load. Place. Good boy. This is the control panel. This went out and they just set me a new one, which is pretty cool. You can go back to the main. This is the tanks. This is the bathroom. Basically, it's empty. And then the water tank, lights, and you have quick access to stuff here. And then each individual one kind of has its own thing. Awning, climate, that's for air conditioning. Individual lights. This is the generator, battery power, and then the propane is full because I just got it done. And that's just the vents opening, closing. But I can do this on an app on my phone, but it's just so much more convenient here. Turn the lights off and on here. Cool. So that's the three things, 3 upgrades, couple of things I'd change, but absolutely love this vehicle. Had it for 2 years, put a lot of miles on it, and looking forward to a lot more traveling. Okay, thanks guys.